Hi, my Fatbats. Welcome back. It's been a while because I have been super busy with personal stuff, but I am back. Listen, this is my new journal, and the name of her is Grace. And I was on Instagram. I don't know whether you follow me on Instagram. This is a pocket, and this is a pocket. And this is what I want to put in the pockets of the front cover. And they are so gorgeous. When I look at these girls, I think about the grace of God. Grace. So first of all, let me just welcome you here with me because you know you all are my inspiration. And this is another one. And this is another one. And this is another one. And I got these girls off of calicoartful.etsy.com. And these girls is going to go right on the front cover because I couldn't decide which one to put on the front cover. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to put all of them right here. They just going to go right here. They just gonna, all four of my girls is just gonna be my cover girls because I could not decide which one I liked. I have to do this again because it came apart. But anyway, I could not decide which girl I wanted on the cover. So I put all four of them right there on the cover, and then on the back also is a pocket so I can put something on the back also. And I always have to do this to make sure I have enough space and everything. You know, sometimes it acts a little cuckoo for Cocoa Pops. And then I take my little, where's my other little ruler that I use? I don't see it. Oh my gosh. But anyway, we'll worry about that later. I don't know why I could use this. Let's see. Because I don't want to really tear it open. I don't want to tear it. So we're going to do like this. Because, so I guess that is something that I could put on the back also. I could put something on the back of that. So this is my girls. And right here, I have to go and look in my, words and see if I have the word grace that I could put right above this. And I'm sure I might have some wooden veneers or either a word that I could put there that says grace. Okay, so let me make sure I'm in frame because I did go on Etsy and I found some ladies that had, and this is created by, I don't know how to pronounce that, but that is right there. J-U-B. I think that's an I-I-N studio. And she had the word grace on a lot of her, you know, a lot of her art. A lot of her digital said grace. So I wanted to use this. Amazing Grace. It's all about that grace. Saved by grace. And Amazing Grace. Amazing Grace. How sweet the sound. So I wanted to go on and I wanted to, you know, purchase. I did purchase her, I'm sorry. I did purchase all of her kits that had Amazing Grace on it because I have to go in my wooden veneers and I'm like, I'm hoping and praying with my fingers crossed and I'm hoping and praying that I have the word grace that I could put right across here. Because it's because of his amazing grace, ladies, that we are under his care and see right here, it also says Amazing Grace. Amazing Grace. I hope you can see that. Yes, so I am going to open it up and I'm going to let you see it because I still have some things that I have to do inside of her. But I want to bring you along in my journey. And you know, I always say that when I was working on my journals, if you follow me like years ago, I have this thing that I call God's pocket. And you know, as a little child, as a little girl growing up, you know, we always was, you know, we would go around the yard or wherever we would be, and we would find things that we wanted to collect and we will put it in our pockets. So I like, it's a lot of things that I do, and it's a lot of things that I run across, and I say, you know what, I'm gonna put this in God's pockets, because not only do I want to remember those things, but I want God to also remember the things that I go around and I collect. So this is one of the things. I have this picture over my bed. I wanted to put this picture over my bed, but it didn't work out that way. I put something else over my bed, but I do have a sign that I got from Hobby Lobby. It says, "Give it to God and go to sleep." Because we know that He does not sleep or slumber. While we're sleeping and we're having a nice sleepful rest, He is watching over us. He gives us His angels charge over us, because He will never sleep nor slumber. So I have this book. I mean, it was like years ago, and I had God's pockets. So all of my prayers I put in God's pockets, in God's pocket, because I know once I put it in God's pocket, it's in good hands. Okay, so this is something that I just came up with. It could have been a God whisper, because you know I always hear from God, and I call them my God whispers. So it's an AM. If I hear it in the morning from 12 midnight to, you know, in the morning time, 12 p.m., those are my AM whispers. After 12 p.m. up until the AM, I call them my God PM. So it says, God turned my liquid pain into liquid love and liquid joy. And this is one of the things that I put in God's pockets, because I understand that, and God understands what I am talking about. So this here is our Father. This is our Father's prayer that I put on the first cover. I put on the first page of my book. Okay, so this, like I said, this book is called Grace, and I'm not done with it. I have to put, you know, certain things. This here is a pocket, and this here is a collage, and I'm going to put something on that collage, and I'm going to put a word down here, because you know I'm a word girl. So I have to put something here in this pocket, and this here is also a pocket. So this here is a, you know, I use different, and I love this. I love this where it said, keep your eyes on music. Think about cruising. So listen, I love it when I find like different music sheets that the instructor has written something on that for the student. I love those. So this here is from oh my gosh, let me find it. Let me find it, because I don't want to say it wrong. It is from oh my gosh, it is, I'm gonna tell you before it's over with who it's from, because I always go and she have free downloads that you can get, and I use hers all the time, and I'm trying to find it. Oh my goodness, Joy is oh my God. So I hope before I go off that I can find where I'm looking over here on the sidelines of where I get my papers from concerning this right here. She always give like freebies, and you also can purchase something also from her Etsy shop. Oh my gosh, I cannot, and it be so many yummy, so many precious items that you could use, because now she is studying the book of Proverbs, and she just do all of her little freebies, ladies. I am trying to find it. Please forgive me. Look how look at the cute papers that she give. I mean, it's endless. It's so beautiful. Okay, it's called The Apple of His Eye by. Uh-oh. That might be enough for you to know. The Apple of His Eye. The Apple of His Eye. She's on Instagram, so if you put in the apple of his eye and something else goes along with that, but if you could just put in the apple of his eye, I think the rest of it will just, you know, come up. The apple of his eye. What is my friend's name? Oh my God. And I left my phone in the other room, so I cannot find it. But listen, I got all of my crosses and Bibles and Jesus, because this is a journal about grace, and I know that I will be able to use everything concerning, you know, biblical and faith-based things. So like I said, it's the apple of his eye. And I'm sorry, ladies, that I can't remember the rest of it, but you will be able to find it if you just put in those few things, those few words in apple. And this is one of the bookmarks that I love so much. It is so sweet. I put it here. And this is another page that I done. And this flips out. And I could put photos here. I'm going to put photos here, and then I'm going to write here on this side. And this is a pocket here, and this is a, you know, a little writing journal that I made. I could put a word right there, and I could put a picture right there, because you know, ladies, you know I love to put in words, and I love to put in pictures. So this is the girls that I have on the front cover. I downsized them. This here is a pocket right here. This is another journaling spot here. And also, I have to make pockets, because I'm going to come back and I am going to put the long pockets, because this here is a pocket. And I have to put some pockets here. This one is not long enough, because if I put this in there, wait a minute. I think I already have a, look, I already have a pocket in it. Oh my God, I already have a pocket. So here, I already have a tag. So this is the tag. You can take your permanent marker right on the back. So this is the tag that I have for this pocket. And when I have long pockets like this, I have to put in a long tag. So that is the tag, ladies. And this is the tuck spot. I wanted to put another tuck spot here on this side. And I probably need to put a tab on that. So I'll go back later, because she even have tabs in her, I have tabs that I can use. But see, these beautiful African American girls, listen, I made me a little, what I could call this here. I could call this a writing, whatever, but you could know, you could write on this. My little journaling tag here. I can write some more things here, and then I can write more things right here on the back. So this is like a little journaling, ta-da, I don't know what to call it. But anyway, I came up with that, and that's where you can write a lot of stuff on it here. I'm going to think of something. I'm going to think of a name that I could call this. And if you all think of a name that I could call this, let me know. Okay, this here is this a pocket? No, that's not a pocket. I thought that was a pocket. But anyway, I have a paper here. I have this page here, and you can write, like I said, you could use your permanent marker, because you know permanent markers, a black permanent marker or any color, any dark color permanent marker you can use to write when it's like a written script. You know, you can use it. Here is another. This opens out, ladies. Look how cute that is. It opens out. And this here is a pocket where I could put some more little tabs here. And you know, I always have tabs. Let me find a little tab here that I can use. Here is another little pocket that I could put here. Will this fit? I think it will fit. I think it'll fit if I cut this off or if I use this. Yes, see, this is a little tab right here that I can use. And I put this in there because look, has something on the back. Spirit, be fearful. This here's writing space, and this is another part of it. And then I think I put another tab behind it, but I don't want to put another tab behind it because I don't want it to be so fat. So let me just do this here because that came loose. But let me just do that again so it will show. I don't want you to come apart again. I don't want you to come apart again. So we're just gonna put that right there. And let that glue and let that be right there. And then we're gonna see what happens with that. But anyway, I'm gonna glue that part down. I'm gonna hold that down right there for a while. But this is so beautiful. I made this here with a playing card. If you go back in my archives, you will see what this was, a playing card that I used to make this here. Make today beautiful. And I put some little acetate right there on that. And then you know, this here is a pocket. I could put another little tag right here. So let me find another little tag because, you know, I have to use my tags. And let me add a little bit of distress right here because I really do need to add something more right here because this is just like a wide open space. And you see here is another little part here. Writing, and then I could put photos here. But this is a beautiful page right here to add that little, you know, journaling spot. Here's another journaling spot. And I can use another one of my, you know, girls, I have made so many different, journaling, I have made so much different ephemeras, and I'm like, you know, once you make ephemera, you like, oh my God, what am I going to do with all this ephemera? But you can always find things to do with your ephemera. So let's put this one right here. That's a little clothespin right there, but we're gonna put that right there, and we could put a picture here if we want to, but you know, this is something else that I made. I can't remember who. I can't remember who showed me how to make these, but this is a pocket here. I think I already put something in this pocket, and this is what I put in this pocket here is a picture of her. See how beautiful and gorgeous she is? I put this inside of her. It's a tag. I can write on the back of it, and then it goes back in there so you can see through the business envelope. And then it's like, this is on the backhand side of it. And on the backhand side of it, it goes like this, okay? I might have to thicken, I might have to make this, reinforce this page right here a little, but I really don't want to because I love the pictures that's on the back of it. I can put a photo here, and then here I have something also on the backhand side, which is a pocket, journaling space, and more journaling space here, okay? So, like I said, I think I had a paper clip there, but when I took it off, it flew away somewhere. So this here is a journaling spot here, and then when you turn the page over, it will be another little journaling space right here. This is a butterfly, and this here is a space that I can add something here, a journaling spot, or either pictures or whatever I want to put there. And this is, she was studying the book of Proverbs, and this is the Proverbs. I could put pictures on this side. I can put pictures on this side and journal on this side. You know, journal here, journal there. So listen, ladies, I love this little journal. I love Grace, and this is a little story. This is a little storyteller, but it's about pigs, and you know, Piggly Wiggly, and you know, pigs are such intelligent animals. So I didn't want to cover that up. So this is the Way of Wisdom. It's taken from Proverbs, and also here is a tag here. I could put a tag here in this spot. So I have to find a tag that I could put here in this spot. But in the meantime, I want to add this right here to the top of it. So with you all with me, I'm going to add this right here to the top of this pocket. Okay, because I want to know that this here, oh my God, I got glue everywhere. That this here is a pocket. So let me get this glue off. That this here is a pocket. Okay, so let me get this glue off my hand. And this here is a pocket. And then when I decide what tag I'm going to put right here, because see, this is the space right here that I can put a tag. But I did want to put something right here, because I wanted to cover that up. So this here is a pocket. I can add another, let me see what I could put right there, because that is a pocket. And let's see. A pocket. So, maybe I can't find nothing right now. Oh, let's see. Here's one. Here is something I could add right here. And it say become. You have the writing spot there, and then you have something on the back where I'm going to add a word right across here, but we're going to put this in this pocket for right now. Okay? I'm going to come back later and put a tag right there, right? Yes, we are. Okay, and this is a beautiful vintage handkerchief that I had a friend of mine, I think it was Libby, I'm not sure, but I think Libby sent me that, and I wanted to put this here right here. Is all about that grace, because this is the name of my journal. So I had this space right here that I wanted to put that there. It's all about that grace, and I wanted to put it right here. I used the the art glitter glue, and I want to put it right there. And then I could come back, and then I could put a tag or something right here, or either, you know, something about, or either a pocket or whatever. But yeah, that is a nice that's a nice spot there. That I could even cut out this pocket and put this pocket somewhere, because I have a lot of different pockets here, and then I can use different pockets, and I can use different words to put on there, different tags or whatever. So many different things that I can use this for. But this is one of the vintage fabrics that I use. I could put a word up here. I could put something like Amazing Grace or Saved by Grace, because you see that Saved by Grace. And I could put either a lot of these other, you know, I just purchased so many of these off of Amazon, not on Amazon, but Etsy. And this one says that for by grace you are saved. I could put that on there, you know. So it's so many different ones that I could put on there. But definitely I'm going to put words. I'm going to come back and I'm going to add words here, add words on this page. And I did want to add this to this side. This is some lace that I had purchased from well, if I didn't purchase it, one of my friends sent it to me. So I just want to, let me see which side is the right side. So I'm going to just add this here to this right here. And let's use my art glitter glue to just put this on there. And I'm going to use the whole piece. And I'm just going to put it like this. So some of it will hang off and some of it will just hang off. Yeah. Some of it will hang off. You know, perfect. So let me get my fabric and I'm going to cut off the little strings, cut off the little edges, because this will be perfect for this page. And then you can just use this part right here and lift this up. And I can even put something here. You go right on this part here. And I don't know, I'm going to put something right here. I'm sure I'm gonna put something by Grace right here. You know, find a little something to put right here. And this is Saved by Grace. So let me see. Saved by Grace through faith. So let's put that there. So I'm gonna cut this out. Saved by Grace through faith. Okay, so we're going to do Saved by Grace through faith. And let's add that to the back of a book page, because you know how I go. I love book pages. So we're going to just distress this a little bit with some vintage photo. And we're going to, you know, add a little bit. Saved by Grace. And then this is a smaller piece, but I really want to use this as a big piece. So let's do this here with the, yeah. We're gonna make it big. We're gonna make it big. We're gonna make it big. Yes, we are. So we're gonna take all of this and we're gonna make it big. I love it. Saved by Grace through faith. So let's put it here, or we're going to put it to the top. Let's see. To the top or to the bottom? Or right here. Let's put it right here. Yeah, that looks even better. So let's do it right there. So we're going to add it to the bottom. And we're going to put it right there. That we are saved by grace through faith. Okay? Put a little bit on the edges. And then when you write here on this part here, when you journal on this part here, you'll be able to see through it. So that will be perfect. Let's see. I might add a little flower or something right there because that will be so beautiful. Let me see. Where are my flowers? I have my flowers around here somewhere. But let's just put a cross there. Yeah. I'm going to take a cross sticker. And we're just going to put a cross sticker right there. Okay. So we're just going to do this right here. How cute is that? Yes, how cute is that? So this here is already glued down because I used my art glitter glue, so it's already glued down. So we did this page here, and we did this page here, and then the next page, I think we've already done this page, but listen, when you see this here, this is Mama writing, and on her name is Widow House Journals, 507 Widow House Journals, and she does this thing. Let me get a bigger one. She does this thing where her mom loved shorthand. Okay, her mom loved shorthand, so every time she wanted to include her mom into something or into a page, she would add her mom. She will use a shorthand, and which I do have the shorthand book that she have for her mom. It's a shorthand book, and let me see, can I find it really quick? If not, then you all know that I use shorthand in my in my books. I use here it is. So this is the shorthand book that I saw that her mom, she said every time she sees shorthand, it reminds her of her mom. So I went on eBay and I bought the Gregg Shorthand Dictionary. It's by John Robert Gregg. So when she did that, I said, well, you know what? My mom, you all know that I mentioned before that my mom is 93 years old. And mom handwriting, now that she's 93, her handwriting is not like it used to be. So this is this is mom handwriting when mom was writing so beautifully. And she would write down her recipes. And this is a copy of one of her recipes. I don't know because I just Xeroxed the copies off, and this says 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 17 ounces of canned Angel Flake coconuts, 1 teaspoon of butter flavoring, and 1 teaspoon of coconut flavoring. So this is mom's handwriting. And I said, well, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use mama recipes, and I'm going to use mama handwriting. So I could remember mom by her handwriting. So this is my mom. This is the tribute to my mom. When anytime you see my mom handwriting like that, and you see the recipe, you know it's mama. And we call her mama. You know, some people say mom, some people say mommy, some people say, you know, you have your different names for mama, your mom, but we called her mama, M-O-M-A. So anytime you see this handwriting, you know that's mama. That's her recipe, handwriting. So I'm going to forever copy. And this is a flower that I put right here. I thought it was so gorgeous. I thought it was so beautiful because it matches this page here. So listen, whenever you see mama handwriting with mama recipes, you know what it stands for. Hey, mama. My mama is still living too. She's living with me. My mama is still living. So this is another piece that I want to add on here. And this here, I'm going to add a large tag right here. This part here goes over here. And this opens up. I put a little paper clip here. But this opens up and it says, there's the perfect relationship is more than finding the right person. It's being the right person. And I thought that was so sweet. I wanted to add that there. So I added that there. Put a paper clip there. And then this little lace comes down. Okay, so I have another little piece of lace right here that I wanted to add to this part because I want this lace to coincide with the lace on this page. So I'm going to just add this little lace right here to this part right there. Okay, and this here is also a side pocket. And this here is a tag. I can put a tag in here. So let me see if I can find a side pocket, which I have right here. And we're going to add this side pocket to the side. So this is Embrace Beauty, Let Yourself Rest. And this says Create Art. And I can put a tag or something right here. Journal inside, and also this here is another pocket that I can add things to. Okay, so I'm going to put this one right here. Okay, how cute is that? I love it. I love it. I love it. So that's what I wanted to share with you. Some of the things that I love. This lady, you see her? I don't know, like she's going somewhere or she's walking somewhere, but I love this picture of her like she's in deep thought. So I'm going to, journal something. I'm going to add a word up there and something on this side. And this here is also a, let me add this right here because this right here is a flip. And I'm going to journals right here. But you see this says SOAP, Bible Study SOAP, S-O-A-P, and that's like an acronym. That's like an acronym to the word scripture, S. O is for observe, A is for apply, and P is for pray. So this is, if you want to take a picture of this, if you want to snap this on your phone, scripture, observe, apply, and pray. I thought that was so good for the apple of his eye. She have that in her free journaling thing. And this is another paper. We can journal on this, add pictures, and then journal. And then this here is a page that I can add a picture and journal. And also here. But my son is a creative designer. I don't know whether a lot of you know that he is a creative. He is a creative. He went to college for a creative design. He's a graphic designer. And some of his lectures, some of his assignments was to draw different pictures. So when he drew this picture of this man, I just kept a lot of his drawings in his little, his little sketchbooks. And this is a picture of an old man. I'm like, oh, this is really something nice to write about. So I saved that, and then I'm gonna journal about this old man or whatever. I'm like, okay, what is he thinking and what is he going through? Because I can just like base that on my dad or whatever. So after this page, I had so many pages that I had to finish, ladies. You know how I do. I like to glue 2 pages together so it wouldn't be too many pages that I had to do. So I just started prepping these pages. This is going to be a pocket. Even if I put something here and then make it a pocket on this side, which I think I might do. So let me say, make a pocket, and then I can do it like this side is going to be the pocket. So I can do the, the cut right there. So that's what I'm going to do. I can put a page of paper over that, and then I can make this a pocket. Then I can decorate this part or whatever. So So, you know, if I have too many pages, then I decide I love this little storytelling books, and then I just glue 2 or 3 pages together, and then this is what I started to do. I just started to prep pages because I do not want so many pages that I don't know what to do. So I'm just going to do this again and say make a pocket, and then I'm going to do it this way, and this side is going to be the punch. Yeah. And I decorate this side. So this is one signature. And then I started on the second signature, I started doing the same thing. Gluing pages together. I started prepping my pages so I will know. And like I said, I love the handwriting. I love it. So, you know, I might just take a page like this and I might just cover, you know, I will cover the entire paper, you know, because I have so many pages that I could just take and I could just cover the entire page, and that's what I'm going to do. Because, you know, one thing I noticed with watching YouTube channels, I watch Rachel Ray, and I watch also, like I said, 507 Willow House Way. I think it's Willow House Way. They do not put too many blank pages like I do. I have a blank page, blank page, blank page, blank page. What they use is double-sided paper. And I have a lot of paper that I just started doing double-sided. And let me see if I have it right here for you so I can show you. My double-sided, yeah, I started printing. See, it says double-sided, double-sided. So instead of like using like a white page here and a white page here and a white page and a white page, I'm going to start using my journals as double-sided. You see, double-sided, so I won't have to be filling in using so much, you know, other papers to cover it. All of my pages here is double-sided now. And I picked up that tip, I say, because it's almost like a waste to like go back and just cover this white page with another page. You know, if I go back and I take this page and I cover it with another, like one of these pages right here, I should have just did a double side. I just should have double sided it. You understand what I'm saying? I should have just made a double side page. So that, I learned that from watching Rachel, and I purchased a lot of it. It's called, she's Roxy Creation, and her name is Rachel. So instead of making white pages, I'm just going to do, from now on, instead of using my white pages, I'm going to use the double side pages from Roxy Creation. And I have so many other girls that I could just print double-sided. So I won't have to go through, okay, like this page here. Now I'm going to have to put something on this page because it's just blank. So what I should have done is just made a double-sided. So this is what I did on a lot of my pages. I said, you know what, I'm tired of the white papers. And I just did, you know, I just glued 2 of them together, glued 2 together because I didn't want to have so many. Because see, this is the first journal. This is the first signature, I'm sorry. And you see how fat it is, but you see how this journal is going to be much smaller because I glued more pages together. And when I glue 2 pages together, it won't be too much for me to have to do each page. You understand what I'm saying? I won't have to make something with each page, okay? So, I will know what to do now because it it would have been too many pages for me to do like one at a time and one at a time. This one, that one, this one, that one. So I just went and I glued, you know how I do. I prepped all my pages. So this is all I'm gonna have to work with this, you know, with this journal right here, with this signature right here. Okay? And this is what I have left to work with, this signature right here, which is not that much. Okay? So I'm going to show you the ending of Grace when I finish her. I hope I find my wood veneer that says Grace. If not, I'm going to put another wood veneer up there because I love this. I love her, and she is going to be fantastic when I finish her. After I finish Grace, I'm going to start on my son journal. My son, oh my God, my oldest son, he went to France. And I'm just going to show you this. This is Lay's potato chip, but it's 10% off France. This is in France. Everything he went over to France, and he went to see Beyonce in France. It was Marseille, France, and he loved Beyonce. So he left and he went on his birthday because in Marseille, France, Beyonce was performing. So he purchased these Lay's potato chips at this market, and this is the name of the market. He brought me back everything because he know I do everything with my jerk journals. So he bought the bag, that Casino Marché, and all of it is in French. So he said, Mom, I bought you back the bag. He said, I bought some Lay's potato chips. And he said, everything is in French, Mom. So you see, everything here is in French. And I'm like, oh my God. And then he even brought me back, check it out, girls. He brought me back peso. No, it's not peso. Peso is Mexico. It's euro. It's euro in France. It's euro. So this is a $10 bill. Euro, and he brought me some coins back. And then my youngest son went to Mexico, so we have some let me see, we have some peso. I think Mexico is called peso, right? Peso. I think Mexico is peso because my youngest son, whose birthday is in May, he went to Mexico. So my oldest son, he got me some euro, and then my oldest son brought me the euro, and then my youngest son, he brought me back the peso. So my next journal is going to be their trips, because you know sometimes we don't live our life, so we have to live our life through our children. We have to live our life through our children, ladies, right? So I always wanted my sons or my children. I didn't have any daughters, but I had 2 sons. So I always wanted my children to be further advanced than I was when I was coming up as a mom or whatever. So my next journal, after I finish Grace, I will be doing my hold on. I will be doing my French. I will be doing my France, Marseille, France, and this is the magazine that he purchased. He I don't know, I think this was like in the airport, and all of this is in French. And I'm like, okay, so I am going to take this apart, which I don't want to, but I'm going to take it apart and I'm going to make a journal with him with all of this and the you know, the Lay's, and I'm going to try to do it with the bag from the supermarket. And I'm going to come back and I'm going to share with you because this is what I'm going to do. This is going to be my next journal. So until next time, mwah, I love you, my Fabettes. Be blessed and be inspired.